Hi, I'm Ashley and I'm a second-year vet student at St. George's University. And for today, I am going to be studying for my epidemiology final, which is on Monday. It is currently Saturday afternoon, so I have a lot of studying to get through. Our epidemiology course at SG is only 3 weeks long, and then we have our final exam. The class is only worth 40 points. Our final exam is worth 50% of our grade. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with studying. Lately, I've only been doing Kahoots and going over a study guide that was provided to me, but I think I'm going to go back through the lectures and make sure I understand the formulas, because on this exam, we do have to memorize the formulas and know how to use them with the information given. So I definitely want to make sure I know what those formulas are because they are scattered within the PowerPoint. So I'm going to look at her review sessions of different practice questions to see if I can figure out what formulas we need to know. Tomorrow's my epidemiology finals, so I actually do have a lot of studying to do today. I want to get through all the lectures again, her exam review, her practice questions, and do some practice questions of my own. I'm debating what to make for breakfast. I think I'm just going to have some leftovers today because I just want to get into studying. And I have some Anki decks to get through this morning as well. I'll probably video chat with my best friend who's at Michigan State. I think I might go to campus today because I'm getting kind of tired of studying indoors. And since it's really hot already and it's only 8 o'clock in the morning, I need some air conditioning today. And I don't want to keep it going in my apartment to save some money. So I was only on campus for about an hour because when I sat down and started to study, I started getting bit up by mosquitoes. Usually the campus is really good at defogging, but apparently it wasn't enough this week because I got about 10 or so mosquito bites within the span of 15 minutes. I decided just to get some drinks for tonight and then come home. I know that wasn't really the plan, but I could barely walk right now, so I am going to put some ointment on them to hopefully reduce the swelling. I just wanted to show you what drinks I got today. So I got a chocolate protein shake and then 2 of these cafe latte ones. So hopefully I should be pretty caffeinated tonight to hopefully do my best at studying. I also found a Crunch bar, which you can't find those too often here. got through 12 of my lectures for epidemiology. So far, the studying's going pretty well. I just have to go through the formulas a few more times to make sure I know what they are, because the formulas are not given to us tomorrow. But I'm pretty happy that I was able to get through all of the PowerPoints within about 3 or 4 hours this morning. So I think I will have time, like this evening, to go through them again, just to make sure I understand the concepts and the different definitions. The final exam is 20 questions that you can do in 30 minutes. It's not a lengthy final exam, which kind of stresses me out a little bit because we can't miss that many. I think tomorrow should go pretty well. I feel more prepared for this one than I did with my first quiz. But other than studying for epidemiology today, I will probably practice some of my suture patterns that we learned in the first 3 weeks of class, just to make sure I understand how to do the patterns, because our assessment is coming up really fast for that one. So I definitely need to practice that. I'll probably go through some of my emails to make sure I have everything in my calendar for the week. I think at the moment I am going to take about an hour break to get some food and relax my brain before I jump back into studying. It is almost midnight. I have been studying since 10 a.m., so I think it's about time that I get some sleep because I am exhausted and I need to prepare for tomorrow. I will see you guys in the morning, and I hope you have a great night. I am back from classes. It has been such a long day. The epidemiology final was at 8:30 this morning. It went really well, I thought. I'm hoping I got the grade that I wanted. But then after that, we had 4 hours of lecture, which were really hard to sit through because I was just going off of like 4 hours of sleep, which is not ideal. It comes with the price of being a vet student. You don't really get to sleep as much as you want, especially before an exam like that. But since I did focus solely on the final exam today, I put everything else on the back burner, so now I have to catch up with all of my classes before our next quiz on Friday, which is in Pathology 2. I also signed up for the rabies titer this coming weekend, so I will get some blood work drawn. Yeah, I can't believe it's already that time where we have to get our titers checked again. It's already been 2 years, so it's definitely time to get it checked again because for those of you who don't know, rabies is still prevalent on the island of Grenada. So they always want to make sure that we are fully vaccinated before we start handling the animals next year, because for next year we do a lot of surgery, we do a lot of rotations at the hospital. This is pretty much the last term where it's just going to be didactic only, which is lecture based only. We have been handling animals since our first year of vet school here, but now it's becoming more clinical based instead of figuring out how to do a physical examination. So we are actually starting to prepare ourselves for our clinical years in the States or Europe, depending on where we go. I'm sorry again for the long outro. I just kind of wanted to fill you in on what's been going on this whole weekend and kind of this morning. I hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you next time.